Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on two new teaser trailers for The Walking Dead Season 5 premiere. Alright, so we have two new teaser videos from AMC, and I'll put the links in the description for you guys. The first one was released 2 days ago when you're watching this video, and that was the tease for Walker's clothes on Tyrese from the premiere. And then the next one was released yesterday, and that's making of The Walking Dead new locations in Season 5. So they're pretty cool. The first one with Tyrese, basically, we get some weird horror movie music in there too. So it really seems like this season they're really going for the horror feel of The Walking Dead, which is cool. Is good, because it should be scarier than maybe what it is sometimes, you know, seeing as how it's a zombie apocalypse. They could basically make it as scary as they want to, essentially, and it's not always. You know, seasons like Season 3 have been more like, you know, I want to say like an action movie type thing versus a horror movie. So I do like this kind of feel that they're going back towards that, and it does look pretty cool. Now, one thing that's weird about the sound is there's a lot of zombies. You know, you can hear a lot of zombie moaning, maybe too much. And then next thing you see is essentially something or someone behind Tyrese. Now, my thoughts on that are basically, from the looks of the camera angle, it looks like it goes from left to right. Well, he's looking that way. So I don't know really what to make of that. With regards to zombies, if it's a zombie that's watching him, you would think that the camera, it would go straight on him. You know, zombies don't sidestep. Zombies go for food. As soon as they see food, they go after it. They don't usually sidestep. Now, in the Walking Dead comic book series, there is something called the lurker type zombie. You have roamers and lurkers. Roamers or walkers are basically ones that, they're most of the ones we see. They're the ones that walk around, they just aimlessly walk, they get into herds, they get into things like this, they come up against the fence. Those are your roamers, those are your walkers, right? In terms of the lurkers, they're a different kind where they will stay in one location, like laying down or whatever, and then when you come by, they will grab at you or they'll bite at you. Now, we've kind of seen this in the TV series with Herschel, in the premiere of Season 3, with the zombie that bit him on the ankle. So, you know, when he walked by, that lurker, you know, grabbed him right then. But I'm not sure, I don't remember the state of that walker, if it was like its body was, you know, in bad shape so it couldn't walk or something. I'm not sure. I guess it would be more like a crawler, I suppose. You know, so for this one, I want to lean more towards the person who's watching him. Seems small, and it seems more to me like it would be a person or a survivor versus a zombie, because, like I said, most zombies are going to go straight at the person, even if they're, you know, a little girl like with bunny slippers or whatever. If you guys remember back to the premiere, you know, even if it's, you know, Rick is tall, he's got a gun, everything like that. Zombies with reckless abandon just go forward, just like a little zombie girl, right? However, I think she did kind of run between the cars or something like that too. But for the most part, once they see food, they're going to go for it. So it's possible it's just a zombie. I guess that would probably, you know, I don't know. That would probably be where they're going with it, because the odds of him running into some little girl, little boy, something like that would be pretty low. But based on the movement, it would seem like a person to me versus a zombie, just based on the left to right type movement. But that said, it's probably just going for the horror movie feel and kind of throwing that logic out the window and having it be a zombie that's going to try to come up behind him or something. Maybe a little kid zombie again, because we haven't seen many of those. There should be more zombie kids in the zombie apocalypse. So yeah, so those are kind of my thoughts on that. I think it's probably a zombie, but based on the logic, it should be a person, it should be a little kid or something, even though I don't think it's going to be. Also, if it's in the premiere, where is Carol? Where's the baby? Well, we know we've seen Rick holding the baby in the trailer, so I wouldn't worry too much of that based on the scene. But it seems to me more like maybe Carol was off somewhere else. We do know that she kind of guts herself up to go to the prison afterwards. Or not the prison, the terminus, you know, after she's done that. So Tyrese will be with the baby, I would assume, after that. So this must be before that or something like that. Maybe they're seeing walkers on the way to terminus or something like that. So those are my thoughts on that one. I think it's a zombie watching him, but it could be a survivor too. Logically, it would make more sense for it to be a survivor. So that's that one. The next one is the making of The Walking Dead new locations in Season 5. This one, not too much to say in terms of what they say in it. It's more about like the production behind the show, and it is really cool to kind of get to see the locations. I think we can see Terminus in there. We can see some buildings, and they talk about asking people to shut their blinds, that kind of stuff, because it is true, and it makes a lot of sense that doing The Walking Dead is a huge production. I mean, compared to something like Mad Men or, well, Breaking Bad was quite a bit of work too with the stuff they go into in that, but compared to a lot of these shows that are set in the real world, with a zombie apocalypse, they have to like design everything. Like every place they go to has to be zombie apocalypsized. It has to be dressed, they called it, or the environment has to be built everywhere they go. So obviously that raises some difficulties when you're dealing with them traveling across distances and stuff like that in episodes. Makes it very hard, and I'm sure very costly. So it is kind of cool to see the bridge and see different locations that we kind of get to see in the trailer a little bit too, and kind of how they do that. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that one. It's just that it's kind of a cool little watch to kind of see, and I can only imagine how difficult it would be to organize all of that and block off certain sections as they go through, and that type of thing as they're filming, one step at a time, and go from there. So pretty much for those two, those are my thoughts on that. And until we get new content, I don't really have much more for you guys in terms of new reviews or things like that. I still don't have the names of the episodes, still don't have much else, and my copy of The Walking Dead Season 4 on DVD hasn't arrived yet. I've already ordered it, but as soon as I get that and I get a chance to go through and watch the special features and stuff, I will do a review of that for you guys. So let me know what you guys think about both those clips. Let me know how you break them down, what you think about the first one, and who or what's watching Tyrese or going after him. And also, if you got the Walking Dead Blu-ray or DVD Season 4, let me know what you guys think about that too, because I haven't picked mine up yet, or I haven't gotten mine yet delivered. So I'm pretty excited for that, kind of waiting. So if you guys like this quick little breakdown video, please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share it, please favorite it. And that's all I got to say for this one, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trav, as always, saying peace.